Welcome to another offline video. For this game, we're playing against Drei using T-Rex, the massive hyper-aggro beast from the second Jurassic Park set, while I play as Ciri, one of the new top-tier fighters from the Steel and Silver set. Immediately off the get-go, T-Rex boosts in with a reckless lunge and attacks the unicorn. She attacks with a commanding impact against my searching strike, which deals 2 to the unicorn. Not much room for breathing when T-Rex is in the game. She comes out of the gate swinging. I do a maneuver action and push Ciri a bit further back while Unicorn blocks off the way for T-Rex. For my second action, Unicorn attacks. There is basically only one card I could be attacking with right now, since any searching strikes are better used on defense to prolong Unicorn's life. I attack with Bane of the ANL while T-Rex defends with the trash. T-Rex boosts with a 15,000 pounds of muscle, which I think is a bit surprising but understandable. T-Rex immediately bites back with an undefended commanding impact. Most games against T-Rex, you will run out of defenses and you will start taking hits undefended. With that, Unicorn is dead. I do a double maneuver and stay as far away from T-Rex as possible. This matchup is usually accepted to be T-Rex favored if the map is decent enough, but Ciri does have a get out of jail free card in the form of Unicorn Ally, so it's a matter of just finding it in time for Ciri. T-Rex uses a closer than she appears to enter the blue zone. Then, she uses a ripples in the water to get into attacking range of me. As luck would have it, she rips out the Unicorn Ally that I just drew. T-Rex attacks Ciri with a commanding impact into my push to the brink. I don't think T-Rex should have attacked with a third and final copy of commanding so soon, because this means that my parries are guaranteed to always win combat interactions now. It's good to keep your opponents guessing, but then again, dealing 2 damage now and drawing 1 doesn't feel too bad. I double maneuver, then T-Rex maneuver boosts in with a "you're just making her angry." T-Rex attacks with a "when dinosaurs ruled the earth" into a parry, meaning nothing happens. I do a double maneuver and boost with a searching strike. With where I am, T-Rex will need to boost with a 4 to attack me, or boost with a 3 and use closer than she appears. Unless your fighter can fight against T-Rex, she is one of the most game-warping fighters in the whole game, with every T-Rex game becoming a double maneuver game. T-Rex boosts in with a 65 million years of gut instinct, but decides to just reclaim center. She discards the other copy of "you're just making her angry" from overdrawing. I think about where to go, but I don't think I can reach anywhere that actually matters. I do a double maneuver and boost with a Child of the Elder Blood, but just staying in place. With where T-Rex currently is, there's really nowhere for me to go. Again, all I need to do is survive, and I'm doing a decent job at it so far. T-Rex takes a single maneuver forward and attacks with a "when dinos rule the earth" into a push to the brink. T-Rex boosts with a terrifying roar, dealing 2 damage over my defense and gaining an action. I do meet the source count for the ping to activate, so T-Rex takes 3 damage in return. This is alongside the self-ping of her card. T-Rex attacks again with another "when dinos rule the earth", this time into a blink. T-Rex will need to boost with at least a 3 to win combat. However, I'll still be able to get out of range from blinks after combat if that happens. In the end, T-Rex doesn't boost. I use blinks after combat effect to move next to T-Rex. I play an attack card and T-Rex thinks about what to do. I then attack with the Lady of Space and Time, which T-Rex takes. I take back the Unicorn Ally that T-Rex managed to ripples out of my hand earlier on. Once I get to play the card and keep the ongoing effect online, the game will become so much easier. Before anything else though, I decide to make some space first, maneuvering and boosting with a searching strike to get to the other side of the map. T-Rex maneuver boosts with a momentous shift to get to the green zone. Afterwards, she plays the ripples in the water, placing herself right next to me and making me discard a Lion Cub of Sintra. In the end, this is still very good for me since she didn't discard the defense. I maneuver and boost with the Channel the Source, which is pretty unusable in this matchup and is better off for boosting away. Then, I finally get to play Unicorn Ally. T-Rex plays a closer than she appears. Then, she immediately plays the ripples in the water and discards a Child of the Elder Blood. I think T-Rex just drew ripples with closer, otherwise she would have used it first action. For their last action, T-Rex attacks with a momentous shift into a blink, dealing 1 damage through. I use the blink effect to move to the other side of T-Rex. Watching this game in fast forward must look like we're playing a game of tag. I double maneuver and move all the way to the other side of the map. T-Rex boosts in with a reckless lunge, now being in range to attack. She then attacks with the When Dinosaurs Rule the Earth into a Zerael, which luckily for me discards a reckless lunge that I'm sure T-Rex would love to use right now. T-Rex instead boosts with a terrifying roar, dealing 1 damage over my Zerael. She also gains an action and takes 2 damage herself. For her last action, T-Rex attacks with a momentous shift into yet another Zerael. My hand right now is basically perfect for this barrage, and T-Rex is quickly running out of cards to use between the random discards and the boost. I also discard the trash, which is 1 less attack to worry about. I take a simple maneuver and attack with the Lion Cub of Sintra, which T-Rex takes. T-Rex attacks with a 15,000 pounds of muscle into my last Zerael, which discards another trash. With nothing else to do now, T-Rex maneuvers and draws the last 2 cards of her deck, but it's pretty clear that the game is over. I maneuver and attack with another 7 value Lion Cub that T-Rex takes, at which point she goes down to 3 HP and forfeits. I got very lucky with many of the interactions there, especially towards the end. It was nice to find my Zeraels right when I needed them and could use them. Thanks again for watching. If you'd like to support this channel, head on over to the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description below. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.